Welcome to Wizuda MFT, where we're going to run through a list of the available transfer types. Wizuda MFT enables you to automate the transfer of any data to and from anywhere. You can configure host connectors, such as internal servers or SFTP servers, create automated alarms and alerts, or monitor and troubleshoot file transfer problems, all of which are covered within the library of tutorials. For this demo, however, we are purely focusing on the available types of transfers. So after logging in, from the menu, select Configuration and Transfer Jobs. From here, we can edit existing jobs, or view some details, or create a new job, which is what we're going to do. So click Create New. So here's where we create our transfer job and transfer steps. We just need to fill out a few details. We will give it a name, My Job, and if impact assessments are enabled, we have to select one. So we'll just select default here. Now the Add Step button becomes available, and we can add our transfer step. This is where we can set the type of transfer that we want to happen. So we give our step a name, My Step, and click Next. The Folder Locations tab is the driving force behind what kind of file transfer we want to set up. Most transfer types will push files somewhere or pull files in from a source. We refer to these as outbound and inbound transfer types. As you can see from the drop-down list, we support several types like Azure, AWS, or Secure FTP. For most of our transfer types, they will require a source and destination host connector to be set, and then a directory location on those host connectors where the files are located and will be sent to. In our example that we'll set up here, we will set the type as outbound secure FTP. Our source host connector will be a Windows server on our network, and our destination host connector will be a virtual SFTP server we have set up in this environment. However, it could be one of your customers' SFTP servers they wish to receive data over. They will of course need to provide you with all relevant information in order for you to set up the host connector. Once we've picked our host connectors, we can then set the source and destination location, which will be limited to the relevant host connector, set an error location, and optionally a temp location, or specify a file archival policy for this step. Options such as network file transfer, NFT compress, or NFT decompress are set up in the same manner, but would typically be used to move files between two local servers. A standard NFT will just move or copy the files to the destination. An NFT compress will do the same, but also compress the files, and those compression settings can be customized as part of the transfer step. And an NFT decompress will do as the name suggests. The last group of transfer types I want to talk about only involve a source location or no location. A compression step, which we'll select here, allows you to just compress the files in a given folder on a local host connector. Another transfer step may deal with the actual movement of the data, or an external program may need the files compressed to do its job at that folder location. A deletion transfer step is typically used when a transfer step has been set to copy the files rather than cut them, leaving a copy in the source location. As we can see on the File Selection tab here, we have options for choosing which files to delete and when. Finally, if we go back to the Folder Locations tab, setting the transfer type as external program doesn't actually allow you to transfer any files through MFT, but rather allows MFT to be used to kick off an external program such as a custom encryption tool or to run a custom script. But the schedule of when this happens, or if it can be triggered at all, is controlled from within MFT. As you can see, it's very intuitive when deciding what type of transfer you require to set up, and I hope you found that useful. Please check out our other tutorials for further information, or contact us directly by emailing support@wizuda.com. Until next time.